MiniWarGaming's Old World Wars.
Hey MiniWarGamers, welcome to another episode of Old World Wars. I'm Ash and I'm here with Clarence.
Hello!
He is here to bust my face with End Times Magic.
We'll see.
So you guys have probably seen us play a game with End Times Magic now. Me and Steve played a game. You are going to now get to watch the game for End Times Magic. We're going to get less wrong this time. Maybe, because Clarence is here, and he's going to throw some spells at me. So what's the big change for you? Your warlocks now know how many spells?
They know 16 spells. No, sorry. They know 7 spells each, so 14 spells. 14 spells. So 14 spells coming out of the warlocks. Your level 4 knows all of her spells as Shadow now, which is awesome. Plus Bridge of Shadows. Plus Bridge of Shadows.
So just like Hydra behind me, can't be dispelled. Yeah, how's that feel? Pretty great. My Slaughtermaster knows 7 spells. 8 because of Great Maw, or the Awakening of the Great Maw, which is still the worst vortex ever. I don't know why we don't get good vortex.
Way worse. Murder Crows is way worse. Way worse. Murder Crows. Strength 3 hits. Oh no!
What's their other good spell though? Is it not?
Transform into Dragon?
Yeah, transform into, what is it? 4d6 strength 7 attacks.
You have that going for them.
Yeah, they do have that going for them, because I got the Great Maw, which is not very good at all. So let's see the armies we're playing with. 2,000 points once again. Ogres versus Dark Elves. This is a rematch. We're currently 1-1 in our Ogres versus Dark Elves series.
Rubber match.
Rubber match. This is it. This one's for all the marbles, and it's with Crazy Magic too, so I'm sure I'll do great. Let's see what we brought. Check out the table and the mission. So Clarence painted some new stuff for his trip down. So walk me through what you painted. I believe these lovelies right here are new.
Yeah, those are 28 Witch Elves of Cain. I have a Malekith Eternity King list, and in that army, I wanted one really choppy core unit to fly around with them, so I painted up the 28 Witch Elves.
That's a lot of Witch Elves.
They're awesome because they have Frenzy, Extra Hand Weapon, and Poison with all the elf goodness, so they get tons of attacks. With a Mind Razor, they could pretty much handle any unit in the game.
Yeah, with a Mind Razor, they just turn into a giant wood chipper, a blender that I send Ogres into.
But even without, they're pretty solid.
And what do we got back here?
We got Hydropolis.
Woo!
He's a War Hydra with Flaming Breath.
Nice new War Hydra model too. He's got the chunkiness that I think this model has always deserved and never really had.
He's nice because he's fast, moves around with my army at a good clip, provides a template, and he's a monster, so thunderstorms we get infantry and so on and so forth.
Yeah, new Beast Handlers too are pretty awesome. They don't have the silly Beast Handler rules that they had. They just are there.
They just look cool.
Don't do anything in our scenic basis, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is awesome. So we've also got, of course,
Lord Pegasaurus.
Johnny Hunt's War Machines over here, who is annoying.
Cloak of Twilight, 1+ armor and a lance. Same old, same old.
Yep.
Hopefully he won't die to 2 Iron Guts this time around.
Yeah, he will. And then we've got, who's this Chiquita in here and
She's
her Warlock?
the level 4 Shadow Magic with a Dispel Scroll. She's decided she's like being on foot and getting hit by 1,000 Iron Guts, so she's going to run around now in 9 Dark Riders.
Probably a good idea.
And my old Warlock bunker, 8 Warlocks with the double Master. The Masters have a BSB with the Great Weapon, and the other guy's got an Ogre Blade and 1+ armor.
Nice. And then we've got the 3 Bolt Throwers lining up.
Triple Bolt Thrower and 5 more Warlocks.
That's right, 5 more Warlocks.
Just to fill in some points.
Cool.
Add a little bit of magic.
And throw some more dice at me. So there we go. In End Times. End Times and Cain Magic, we've got 2,000 points of Dark Elves. Alright, here's my 2,000 points of Ogres, led by a Slaughtermaster, level 4. He's got Armor Silvered Steel. Great weapon, Dispel Scroll, Iron Curse Icon, and something else that was 20 points, I don't remember. Probably a save of some kind. I've got my BSB, Rune Maw, no big name, great weapon, standing on a rock. I got another Bruiser with a great weapon, Armor of Destiny, and I don't know, probably nothing else, something good. 2 units of Saber Tusks for some janky redirecting. We've got a unit of Lead Belchers with a Bellower, unit of Bulls, Iron Fists, Bellower, and Standard, unit of 9 Iron Guts, Iron Fists, sorry, not Iron Fists, Bellower, and Command. No champions in any of these units. And then a unit of Heavy Armor, Iron Fist, Mournfang Cav with a Bellower. So there we have 2,000 points of Ogres. Here's our 6-foot table set up for battle lines. We rolled that out of the book. It's a good mission, once again, for showcasing the new magic system because it's nice and simple. 12-inch deployment zones across either board edge, alternating deployment. VPs at the end, based purely on kills. Once again, we're using the cool fat mats from frontlinegaming.org. We got some buildings, woods who will be mysterious, a couple barricades, and a couple hills. So we're going to roll for some deployment. So a bit weird to skip generating spells, but I know all of mine, and he knows all of his. So we're going to right to rolling dice for turn, or sides rather. 5 to 4, I'm going to pick this side over here. because that's what I do, is go on the side my army's sitting on, because I don't think about things very much. And Clarence will drop a unit right after I do. We'll be back after we deploy. All right, so here we have deployments. We have out on a flank a dog. We've got some lead belchers, bulls, big meat bus, and the Mornfang Cav with my other dog on the flank. We've got some Vanguard moves over here. Vanguarding Warlocks taking this flank. We've got the big bolt thrower line here in the middle. Clarence does something called a soft center. You have war machines that you can run into, but then hitty stuff on the flanks, so the war machines tend not to get run at. Maybe I'll do something different and just run at them all the game and see what happens. Witch Elves and the other unit of Dark Riders with the big level 4 back here, and then hard flanking with the flying, what's this called? Flying Lord Pegasaurus, and then the Hydra. I'm hoping that's not a stupid wood. I rolled for this wood right here. It was a nothing. It was a 1. So I can walk through it without any penalties. So here we go. Let's see who goes first. I finished dropping first. So I will roll a 5 to Clarence's 4.
Boom.
And that puts me in first turn. All right, so no charge to declare here. And I got to make some choices. Clarence is flanking hard with Dangerous Warlocks, flanking hard with the Hydra, Pegasus Lord, and Witch Elves over here. And I have to decide if I want to go up the middle and then turn to sweep, or if I want to split my army in half here.
Split them in half.
Do I think that's a good idea? Probably not. So my plan instead is to sell the life of a dog very dearly. And probably that's all. So let's do some movement shenanigans here. I'm pretty sure I can take 5 Warlocks in combat with these Mornfangs. I'm not sure I can take double Noble Master, whatever that is over there. That seems like a terrible idea. So we're going to start off by sacrificing one of the 2 dogs. Here's 6, and I've got 4 more. 1, 2, 3. It's going to get me all the way. So I can park him right in front. Going like so, because I want to have more of his models in my front arc than not. And he'll just have to redirect after he wipes me out. All right, Dog the Second. He doesn't have a job yet because I'm 99% sure he can't stop anything over here convincingly, and there's too much stuff. Also, my max range is 18 on these guys. I'm pretty sure Clarence deployed just behind the line, which means a legal move here is not going to put me in firing range.
Don't they shoot 24?
I'm pretty sure they shoot 18. Clarence pointed out to me that I actually shoot 24 inches, which is super nice, because I've been playing it at 18 inches forever, much like I've been playing Scrap Launcher with a large blast. So there we go. For every balance, there's an imbalance.
There we go.
I had big shots with somebody and short shots with somebody else. So they're actually going to move up their 6 then. To here. Oops. At max range. And be not in charge range of some big fools. Doggy Dog, he's going to march over here, because it's not time for him to die yet. Not die yet. Best day ever. Those are my max threat range dice. I'm pretty sure they're happy. And then we're going to bring some bulls up. Bulls on parade. Like so. The meat bus is going to march up. 6 will clear the other side of this woods. And 6 will be back to here actually, and then wheel like half an inch. I'm just going to pick it up over this wood. And that will get me out of it. And I will wheel like so. There we go, just adjusting my bulls to make sure they were still behind the other, sorry, the lead belcher or iron guts to make sure they're still behind the bulls. And I wasn't gaining a spare inch here. And now we got Mornfang Cav. And I'm feeling like they're just gonna pluck up the courage to go straight ahead. So 6 and 6. And 6 is 18, so minus 2 inches is gonna be right there. And there they are. Running for and here we go. That's right. Taking a chance. Alright, so here we go. I know all my spells plus my new summoning spell. 46 for the Winds of Magic. And the Winds of Magic blow much dice. 17 power dice, 11 dispels. Alright, so with 17 power dice, let's see if I get a channel. I do, so 18 power dice, that's super sweet.
Alright,
and
channel 1, 2, so I get 1
and 2.
1.
So sorry, yeah, 1. 1 extra spell, so 12 dispel dice. 12 dispel pool and 18 casting pool. You'll see we're using red dice to roll to see how many dice we can use. Now we're not accidentally picking up our power and dispel dice. So I'm going to start off with a Delightful Bone Crusher, I think. Yeah, and we're going to big cast Bone Crusher.
That's cocked.
It's always cocked. We're going to reroll all cocked dice here, even if they only look slightly cocked. So 3 dice. I need 11 plus here. I got plus 4. Let's see if we can get a 7. That's going to go off, targeting your Witch Elves.
Bone Crusher. What's the range of that spell?
36 right now because I big cast it.
Oh, I see. 2d6 strength 2 on Witch Elves, eh?
That's right.
Alright, so the Witch Elves have no armor, so the no armor save part of Bone Crusher doesn't concern me. It's strength
More the
2.
hits, yeah.
So it wounds me on a 5. I'm going to say, let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Alright, let's see some dice. 7. Oh, 7 on 5s. Come on, lots of dead Witch Elves. Daddy needs some dead Witch Elves. There's 3 dead Witch Elves.
Boom, boom, boom. Boop.
Alright, because that was successfully cast, my lore attribute, so I get +1 to cast now. I get a wound back if I had taken a wound already. We're going to cast Bone Crusher again.
Okay.
With 1 dice. I need a 6 here, and it goes off. It goes off.
Okay.
Would you like to dispel it?
Yeah.
We'll see how many dice you can use.
So, wait, that's right. So I need the red dice.
4.
Up to 4. I'll use 3.
Okay, beating 11.
Oh, I don't.
That's a 9.
9. Alright.
Let's see how many hits I get. I'm going to get 10 hits. So there's 5, 10 on 5s. That's going to be 5 more Dead Witch Elves.
Okay.
If they weren't frenzied, that'd be a pain again. Gonna cast it again. If I can use 5 dice, I'm gonna use 3. I'm gonna roll my lore attribute. Sorry, I get it, so I get +1 to cast.
Yep.
So 3 dice, Bone Crushing. I need an 11, I get +5. That will go off with a 10, the 13, 18.
18. So I get +4. I need to roll a 13. Alright, let's put an end to this nonsense.
See how many dice you can roll.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know
sorry,
you can roll.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
You can
No, it's not
use 1.
1. Well then.
So you have to roll a 1, and it gets burned, and then it goes off again.
There you go.
This is where it becomes ridiculous. I get 8 more. 5, 8 on 5s. 4 more Dead Witch Elves.
Okay. So I'll take away 5, put back 1.
But my lore attribute, I take a wound. On a 3, I'm wounded. I'm not wounded. But yeah, no +1 to cast this time. But I'm going to cast Bone Crusher again. With 1 dice. I can't do it now because I have to roll a 6 and add 4.
okay.
So I can only get to 10.
Alright.
I can cast it little. Because I don't have to choose my casting size until after I roll to see how many dice I can use. So I'm actually going to try and little cast it on that bolt thrower. Okay, so it's on an 8+. So I have 4 here on this 1 dice to try and get it. And I don't, so it's not going to go off. But still, some successful Bone Crushering.
Oh, you'll have.
Alright, I'm going to cast Brain Gobbler then. And I'm going to use the big version. Well, hopefully. I can use 5 dice. I'm going to use 3 to cast the big version onto his Lord Sorceress's unit. It's got a 36-inch range now. It needs a 9. I get a 5 + 4 is 9.
Okay.
Just.
I will try to dispel that. How many dice do I get?
4.
Up to 4. I gotta roll a 5. I'll roll 3 dice because I don't feel very lucky.
Okay. So now, the way we've ruled on this working is, I haven't successfully cast this spell. The only success, it says successful attempts can be recast, but we consider attempting to cast a spell successful when it goes through all the way to not being dispelled. So because he's dispelled that spell now, I can't cast any more this phase. Alright, what's left? I'm gonna cast some... Let's do... Toothcracker. We're gonna do Toothcracker as a, well, we'll see. We're gonna cast Toothcracker, we'll see how we're gonna cast it. I'm gonna use 2 dice, we're just gonna cast Toothcracker on my lore or my general's unit. Actually we're gonna cast Toothcracker on... Yeah, we'll cast on the Meat Bus, that's good. So +1 toughness, I can use 2 and get an 8+. I don't, that's a 3, it's not gonna go off. Again, I can't cast Toothcracker anymore. So now we're gonna look at casting the Troll Guts. Let's see how many dice we can use. Can use 2. We're gonna cast it on first the... I need an 8 here. Try casting on the unit of Mornfangs. That's gonna go off with a 12. Just.
Okay, I'm gonna try and dispel that.
You can use 1 dice.
I get 1.
So that's burned because
So
you
we
can't
got
roll.
12 total?
Yeah.
So I can't roll 12.
Yeah, so you just burn the dice.
Okay.
And they are now troll gutted. See if I get my lore attribute. I do. So I get +1 cast. We're going to try and cast Troll Guts again. I can use 3 dice. I only have 3 dice left, so that's perfect. And I'm going to try and cast on my Lord's unit. And it goes off irresistibly with the miscast. Alright, so let's see what happens on the miscast chart. Uh-oh.
So
we've got, wizard can look at sir. So I can look at sir.
Yep, roll the wound, then you look at it.
Okay, yep, so take a wound.
And then there's friends.
And then the BSB as well.
Oh, sorry, was it 5 friends?
It was 6 friends and the wizard.
Okay, so here's 6 friends and the wizard.
Okay, and the wizard. And then, sorry, that last one you rolled was actually the BSB.
Okay.
Because the BSB's there as well.
Gotcha.
Those 5 regular Iron Guts, the BSB and the wizard. Everyone's...
look at sirs!
Look at Suring. So the BSB look at Suring. He makes it. The wizard look at Suring. He makes it. So that's going to be 7 regenerates.
Yep.
On a 4+ from the big explosion. And I failed 2, so it's going to be 2 wounds needed. But they live.
Oh boy.
And now here's the big dice roll. So on a 1 to 3, my wizard's dead because he gets sucked into the warp. On a 4 to 6, he's alive. He's alive. Thank goodness. So I lose d6 dice from the power pool, but that was the rest of my dice. And that is turn. All right, after a fairly successful magic phase, managing to get troll guts on both these units, put a big dent in the witch elves, and almost force a pilot test in his general, we are now going to go for some shooting. 24-inch range in these guys I'm discovering. I'm going to put it into the witch elves as well, because we don't like them very much.
I just painted them, man.
I know. That's why they get first game itis. That's going to be 13 shots hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So 5, 10. This is why you only bring cavalry. 15 shots. Hitting on 5s, winning on 3s. So let's see some dice rolls here. 5s. Not so great. Just 3 it looks like. These all go away. And then winning on 3s.
Ah, justice! Alright, so I took a beating over here with my witch elves.
That's right.
That's unfortunate. And they also get outcharged by these bulls, and I really don't think the 16 on witch elves can handle 8 bulls, especially with the impactors and stuff. So I'm a little apprehensive what to do on this flank. This flank I think is pretty obvious. There's no way I'm taking the bait here.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Swill around with
come on.
Dark Elf fashion and
But they want to be your friend.
blow some magic down the side.
He's going to charge you in the rear now, and you're going to regret this.
Bring it on, puppy.
That's it.
The good news with these guys is that on top of knowing, because they know Dark and Death, I have 2 vortexes to go down the side. And vortexes are really important because he's got the rune maw. I can't actually target them straight up with no magic. So 2 vortexes being the Black Horror and the Purple Sun.
As long as they're not targeting my unit, then yeah, I can't do jack.
On this flank, I'm pretty sure this is all going to swing around this way. The Witch Elves are going to hopefully just hold the center for a while and get shot some more, while we try and handle the lead belchers. So, charges to declare, we have no charges, but the Witch Elves are frenzied, which means they'd be like, whatever! So, they have a maximum charge range of 17 inches. They are definitely in range. They make a frenzy check. Leadership 8. And they pass, so they're controllable for now. And I think that's it. No other charges, so let's do some regular moves. So the Warlock bunker on this side is going to make a march test to swivel around the puppy. Leadership 9.
They bring a reroll anyway, so
they're good. And we are going to go... 18 will take the center right over to there, so we're not going to go quite that far. We're just going to go to about here, or we can get a nice fatty template going down. Warlocks on this side, we will probably... We're not within 8, so we can march. We'll go 18 down the flank here as well. Why not? We'll just keep on...
Keeping on.
Scooting around this way. On this side, we got Lord Pegasaurus. He's going to go after these lead belchers, so 20 will take him to here. He's going to go whoop, and he will actually, maybe he doesn't want to get charged by these guys. Actually, he doesn't want to get charged by these guys.
He loves getting charged by these guys.
And Hydropolis will follow behind.
Not less excited about him.
12 will go to here, and I guess he will have to go through the woods. He'll touch the wood, then we'll see what kind of wood it is. Oopsies.
He won't be in at the beginning if it's a stupid wood, so it shouldn't matter. 3.
So that's a Blood Force. If you cast magic at a unit that's inside the wood might get alive and eat them a little bit. Hydropolis will just pivot a little more to get some better angles on what's going on in the middle. And like Ash mentioned, we played cheaty ninja elves, so these guys are going to run away from the middle.
I'm going to panic them off the board at some point in this game. Just so you know. We're going to keep casting the panic spell at them. Over and over and over.
And then we have another 4. It's going to take them to here.
So much panicking.
Let's go with that. And I'm just going to check the range on the pit. Pit is no good. So I've got a feeling it's going to be a million doom bolts on this side instead. Leadership 8. They fail. It's going to only reform for regular. It's going to go like so. Alright, Ash. My turn for ridiculous magic feat.
Do it. Do it.
Yo!
Roll 4 1s.
4 power dice. Alright.
That's not bad.
I got here 12 to 9.
Yeah. See my channel? I've got 10. Oh, I like where this is going. 3 channels for you.
1, 2, And all right, so I got 12 to 10.
I like where this is going.
So because I can get a lot of power dice, I'm just gonna go for the
a lot of power dice. In a normal game, this would be a lot of power dice.
This would be a lot of power dice, but it's not the 17 that Ash got.
18,
so
thank you.
Little jelly, little jelly. So I'm gonna cast a purple sun right away. I'm gonna do a small purple sun from this unit going through here.
Again, you can pick sides after you roll, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the small version. And how many dice do I get to cast with? 5.
Yeah, that's a bad.
So it's a 15 to cast. I will throw all 5 at it. All right, that's good.
Now it's going to go off, so we're just going to say scroll.
Alrighty. And the second spell we're going to cast is the Arnizible's Black Horde. It's a vortex, but it's a strength test instead. So it's not quite as good against ogres, who are quite strong. No. But it is a vortex, so we'll do our best. Yeah. Here we go. How many power dice can I cast with? Alright, I'm going to chuck the rest of my 5.
You should have 12. I don't know why you only had 10. You just used 5. True, I think you got rid of some by accident.
I must have done that by accident. So I got 5. I'll throw 5 at it. Alright, need a 15 to cast as well. Alright, this may not be 15. In fact, it's not. This is 11, 13. Alright, so that fails. Boo!
I'll take it!
And we got 2 dice left. We cast a Doom Bolt. We'll go at the Wormfang. And doesn't even go off. Alright, not such a good magic phase, but we got the scroll.
We did get the scroll. The scroll is now gone.
Your magic phase is going to be strong regardless.
That's true.
So it is all good.
Phase.
Shooting phase. Now, we actually want to get rid of this dog, because he's going to come back and haunt us.
Yes,
so we're going to shoot 6 shots to the wood at the dog. And it is definitely... Short, but soft cover.
That's right, because through wood.
Alright, so hitting on 4s.
And then whoa, you need 2.
And 4's a wound.
50-50 to live.
In each eye.
Oh, he lives. He's angry now. You've made him mad.
Well, we're not going to shoot there, I guess.
Oh, come on.
We will.
But you can shoot the other dog again.
Both these units regen right now.
They do. You get 1 round of shooting out of this guy right here. So make it worthwhile.
He can come for the middle. It's okay.
That's it.
We're going to actually shoot this bolt thrower at the lead belchers. So long range hitting on 4s. We got 2. Wounding on 4s. They got none. Alrighty. And...
We're going to go Sugar Hill Gang. Sugar Hill Gang.
The guy in the middle, just because I really want to get rid of that dog, is actually going to shoot at the dog.
Get the dog.
And...
Is it through my unit? Is it through my unit?
Hard cover. It's actually hard cover. So it's going to be long range hard cover, so 6s.
6s. Do it.
6s. Nothing.
Negative. I like where this is going.
I think that is all for shooting. They're too far away to cast to shoot any magic. So pretty poor turn 1. That's all right. Over the ogres.
Dorgers. Dorgers. All right, so thinking about my charge options here, I don't really want to charge them. Plus, it's kind of a long bomb charge right now, and I would end up getting flanked by a Hydra, which, as anyone knows, is a bad place to be. You're going to have a bad time. So I really only have 1 charge option here. That's to put my Mornfangs into this repeater bolt thrower. Everybody else is just going to remaining moves it. They like to moves it. So what are you going to do? I think you have to hold because you're on a machine crew. All right. So can you check range for me? I'm going to swift stride, and I'm going to get a big giant roll of
18's more
18.
Than enough.
Yeah. So let me do my wheel here because this is going to be important because I want to be facing the right way when this is all over.
Yep.
And that means able to make murdering. So we want to be able to wheel from the corner, like, let's keep the corner where it is, this, and then basically just to clip it. Because you're a war machine, I don't have to base as many guys as possible because I just send guys to fight it. So touching it like so is more than enough. All right, remaining moves. Let's see if dog leadership is good. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's certainly not that good, so I'm march blocked. And that means I'm only going 8 this turn. But you shot me, and therefore I am mad at you. And that means killing time. Actually, because I can check this right now, I'm actually just going to slide him over slightly, keeping the same distance away, just so I can march block both these units. 2. So I'm not within march block range right now. This is 6, and that's definitely more than 2 right there. So no march test for them. They are going to wheel 2 inches, like so. I'm going to go forward. Actually, I'm going to wheel 1 more inch, like that. That's 3. So this will put them at 9. And then I get 3 more. Which will be about there. Pretty confident that those witch elves. You know what? I didn't take my last inch. I'm going to anyway. If they charge me, I don't really care at this point. Time to swift reform with the Ogres. Slaughtermaster of Standard Discipline's 9 right now. So they test on a 9, but they have a banner nearby, thankfully. Hey! So swift reforming. So the center of my unit spins, and I can move them 6. They're going to be half on top of this right now as they face this way. And then they're going to move forward just to be off that, like so. All right, the DAG is, we just checked, not quite march blocked. So his friends, the lead belchers, are just going to pivot. Actually, that should be a wheel, so that should be more like this. I just need to keep that corner where it is. They're pretty happy where they are. And then senior puppy is going to go 6, 12, and then 16. We'll put them right about there. Go hang up behind here and be like, hey, we're going to block some charges later. How about that? Actually, like, that's good right now. All right, I think my movement's good. Let's have some more big magic dice. So we're going to get 9, 13 right now.
That's 7.
And let's see if I can channel. I've been doing good with my channels so far. 14!
Oh my gosh, 3 for
Channel
3.
every turn. 3 channels.
Nope.
All right, so 7 to 14. I like where this is going. All right, so last turn this worked pretty good. So we're just going to start off by Bone Crusher and the Witch Elves.
I just want to mention the Witch Elves have the Flaming Banner in case you want to cast Regenerate.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And Bone Crusher.
Oh!
So here we go. Bone Crusher. I can use 3 dice. I like it. So 3 plus D3 plus 4, 3 plus 4. That's going to be a 13, 17 to cast Bone Crusher on the Witch Elves again.
Huh. Okay, so here's my thought process. Obviously, it really did a lot of damage last turn.
Yep.
But on my turn, what I want to do is I actually want to do a sandwich. I'm actually going to try and get in there. So what I'm more worried about are the defensive buffs, the Troll Guts and the Tooth Crackers. So I'm convinced that 2d6 strength 2 shouldn't kill too many Witch Elves, so I'm going to take it in the face.
Okay. 6. Needing 5. See, the less dice I roll, the more wounds I get usually. Yeah. So there's 3.
All right.
Half. I'll take half.
Okay.
So, yeah. Good things work in pairs. Let's do that again. I can use 1 dice. Ugh. Okay, I need to roll my Lore Tribute again. This might actually help. Yeah, it will. So 1 dice. I need to roll an 8. I have plus 5 here, so 3 plus. Nope, doesn't go off. Nice try, buddy. I'm going to Brain Gobbler. I'm going to Brain Gobbler big time with 4 dice. So I'm going to cast it at his General's unit over there. I'll use 3 and 9 plus. Goes off. That's going to be a 15. She makes a panic test. If she botches it, you know what happens.
Probably too much to risk, so I'm going to have to try and dispel it.
Okay.
So am I correct that, let's say I roll a 1, can I still use my scroll instead?
I think so, because you're still
don't waste
declaring an attempt. You still waste the dice. Oh, no, if you roll for the dice, you have to choose now.
So I can use my scroll, I can use it now. And get out of the
You
way.
use it now and get out of the way, yeah.
11. So here's the thing, right? Like, obviously she's leadership 9.
Yeah.
It's a 1 in 6 chance to fail. So if
Yeah.
I do roll a 1,
Yep.
it's still not the worst in the world.
Nope.
The odds of failing both are pretty horrible.
That's true.
So I will gamble on dice.
It's going to happen now. You use 2 dice, try and beat it.
Okay, so you rolled a total of 15.
That's right.
It's impossible to stop. I'll just use
Boxcar.
one of my dice.
You can boxcar. Okay.
Right, so use one of my dice, can't stop it.
Okay.
So now it's a panic on 9.
Oh, big dice.
Here we go,
Oh,
9.
big dice.
She's
Oh,
on the
so
nose.
close.
On the nose.
So close. Lore Tribute goes off, so I get +1 to cast. Brain Gobbler's now gone. All right, we're going to start with Little Tooth Cracker. Let's see how many dice I can use on Tooth Cracker.
You could recast it.
5 plus. Ooh, so I'm going to use...
You could recast the panic spell if you'd like to, right? I didn't stop it.
Oh, that's true, I didn't. Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Okay, no problem.
I'm done. I'm done casting that panic spell.
I'm done with you.
I'm done with that panic spell. I'm just going to do it every turn until she fails. That's the plan. So I'm going to use 3 dice on Tooth Cracker. I'm going to do it on my Lord's unit. So I'm going to have +1 toughness on an 8 plus. Just use 2 dice, actually. +1 toughness. It's going to go off with boxcars.
Okay.
So it goes off automatically.
It's happening.
Let's see what happens with the big thing. 8. I believe that's the...
Every wizard.
Every wizard on my side takes a hit,
it's
so
up to
just
6
me.
now?
Yep.
4s?
7, actually. It's up to 6, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so
4s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Times 3.
So 4 plus armor. Or sorry, 5 plus armor, I make it.
Okay.
So I got 5 dice left. I'm going to lose D6 of them. Ugh, it's all of them. And that's turns. I get +1 toughness. All right, shooting phase. We're going to gun a bird down. Because that's what we do. Because we're bad people. He's going to take 13 shots. All right, so my ogre's going skeet shooting on this bird. We're going to hit on 4s because it's short range. Oh, come on now. It's hard to do this with one hand. Ugh, okay, so yeah. So yeah. Hope you brought your magic underpants there.
Cloak of Twilight.
Toughness 4, because you use mixed toughness, right? Use
yeah.
toughness Pegasus, so 4s. I hope you brought Cloak of Twilight. That's cocked. Alright, so that's going to be a grand total of 5 wounds at -2.
Alright, we've got 1 up armor, down to 3 up.
Fail 4 of them.
Amazing. And now he's got a 3 up board against shooting and magic. And he
Take 2 wounds.
2, he's down to 1. That was
He's
awesome.
a lord?
He takes the wounds with Pegasus.
Alright, so I can send 2 of these guys to fight, so that's going to be 2d3 impact hits.
That's 2 too many, actually.
Actually, I know, but it's still more impact, because I actually get the big impact hits, because I rolled big for the dice too. I'm just going to roll some dice. Yeah, they're crushed.
Boom.
Okay, overrunning. They're going to attempt to overrun big into the next one. And they're going to get a 9. 3 dice, because of Swift Stride, I forgot. Oh, they're going to get a 12. Hit the next one?
No.
Jaw, just a... There's combat. So we are turning the big turn dice. Sorry, we're on turn 2 now. So, yeah, let's see what counter resistance can come from the Dark Elves. Turn 2.
Alright, well, this guy took way more damage than I thought he would. So he's gonna, it's risky now for him to charge in.
It is.
Because he's on his last wound, but I think I have to. I'm gonna shot some more. So he's gonna declare a charge on Lead Belcher's reaction, sir.
They'll hold.
Okay, cool. Over here. Okay, so I want to do the old sandwich. So this is 11 inches, so I need to roll a 6.
Mm-hmm.
They fail. The problem is if they go on their own,
They might get murdered.
very rough. So, but I think I have to go for it. It's my only chance to get the ideal combat. He's kind of at his weakest state because he only has 1 buff up. So I'm gonna go, charge witches in the front,
Yeah, hold.
and then charge in the rear.
Hold as well.
Sounds good. That is it for that. So it's resolve charges. This is an obvious auto win because he's within 12 inches.
You got it.
So into the middle.
Can't stand to shoot because they're slow to fire.
Here, this is 13,
Yep.
so I gotta roll not 3 ones.
Not 3 ones it is.
Boom.
And not 3 ones it is. Now the moment of truth here, though.
Alright, can I get the sandwich? Looking for a 6.
Come on, Sandwich.
Sandwich! 6! Boom.
Just.
On
Just.
the nose. So, whoop.
In they go.
Remaining moves. What to do on this side here. So, the problem is, I don't think even a Hydra. Maybe. Hydra might be able to beat all these guys, because they go at the
Hydra.
same time. And I do have a breath weapon, which could cause a lot of wounds too. So let's go over here. And we want to shoot some stuff and junk with our crossbow dudes, or do we? We're going to actually just... Oh, what we really want to do is we want to hex up this unit over here. So we have to get within...
You're going to hex up that unit over there with the room on it.
Oh yeah, we can hex the unit up, sorry.
You can try. It'll dump onto somebody else within range or line of sight.
Well, then we might as well, right? We might as well, because...
You might as well. Go for a
range
soda.
and line of sight, so can you see...
You can declare another valid target.
Oh,
you,
okay, okay.
you get to redeclare the spell, and if there's no valid target, then it's just automatically dispelled.
Okay.
Still have to roll 2+ though, so on a 1, it could still hit them.
So, I forgot about the rune mod. I was going to Withering them and Entombing Foe them.
yeah.
But the good news is, whatever spells get bounced will bounce to here.
Or whoever you want.
Or whoever
you
you want. So probably with these guys. So it's got a good chance, actually, of affecting a relevant unit regardless. So the range on these hexes is 18, so my unit actually has to edge forward to here. So their 18-inch move, it should be no issue to get
no
to
problem.
here. And she's actually going to have to move, I guess, to this corner instead. Just to make sure it's all legit.
And she can see.
Seeing its last days. Was,
Seen better days, Lois. Seen better days.
There, he's going to finish off this guy.
Is he? Is he though?
This guy.
Or is that guy going to finish him off? That's the question.
And I guess I want to set up for a flank charge in the future if that combat goes on. So these guys are just going to run 18.
I'm going to charge them in the rear with a dog.
Here.
Please do that.
Oh, the lies. There's
Dogs
no
can
way
live.
you do
Dogs
that.
can live.
There's no way.
90% of my game against Clarence is psychology. His mind games.
Alrighty. I think we're good.
Magic phase?
On to the magic phase.
Now is when he gets his 18
The
power dice.
scroll was blown, so...
There we go.
Alright.
There we go.
Go.
17. 3
Looks like
channels.
17, yeah. 3 channels.
Negative. 1 channel for me. Oh,
Alright,
Oh.
4 for 4.
man. So I'm going to get 12.
Alright. So, scroll is blown. What I want to do is I want to mind razor these guys. And hex these guys. So let's start one at a time. Let's go with the mind razor. Now it's an 18 to cast, so she'll need to roll a lot of power dice.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how many she gets to read.
Don't roll a 1. 6.
Right.
You can use them all.
So yeah, she will definitely 6 dice that.
6 dicing Mind Razor.
Needs an 18. It's not wet. Oh god. What was this before?
That was a 2, I think.
Okay, let's see. It's a 2. So this is 14, 18, 22.
22. All right, I'm gonna try and get my dispel on. 2 dice. Need some boxcars. Don't get it.
Oh.
Mind Razor it is.
Mind Razor's up. Alrighty. Next thing we're going to want to cast is we're going to try and do a purple sun. Why not? We're going to do a purple sun from here through the center. Down we go. So, purple sun, how many dice do I get to cast with? 5. We'll
Respectable.
take it. We'll take it. Needs a 15.
That's gonna go off.
Alright, this is 10.
16, 17, 18.
18.
Trying to spell it. Can use 3. Need boxcars again. Nope.
Been going amazing so far. How far does it travel? So it's going to be their level times 2. Or sorry, this times 2.
Yep.
So
12.
12.
So just place the other one within 12, and we can use a laser to check mine.
So 12, so the base will be kind of on top of you. So it's going to pop through on this side, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so this is our trick for seeing who actually gets hit by it, is we use a laser and we put down 2 of the templates, and we draw a line. So we're actually gonna hit 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls on that side. 5, 6, 7 bowls, sorry, Iron Guts on that side, my Lord and my BSB. So that's going to be 7 bowls, Lord and BSB. Look answer for my Slaughtermaster does, BSB does, so that means 9. The entire unit, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. The entire unit, make an initiative test. 2 live. So musician, the standard, still alive. Everybody else is dead.
Yeah.
So 21 attempts at getting more power dice now.
Here's 10. So 5 up. So I guess I got 4 so far.
Keep going.
4, and then I'll just throw
Add
an 11.
1. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8
right.
more. So you traded 6 power dice for 7 dead Iron Guts plus 8 more power dice. Move this unit forward after the phase ends.
I don't even want to cast anymore. That went way better than I thought it would. I guess we'll cast Pit of Shades here. Why
not?
So how many power dice do I get? 4.
4.
How
Okay.
many do you have left?
Oh, I just have 7 left. Sorry,
Okay.
I picked them up by accident.
No problem.
Because we were rolling them for getting your power dice back.
Okay, so 4. So do I cast it? So 14. That's good.
That's good. Okay, let's see if I can spell it. 2 boxcars. Nope.
Alrighty. It's gonna be a small blast. I'm gonna put it right in the middle of
Okay,
this
so
unit
6
here.
guys then.
And it's gonna go with 5 that way.
So it's gonna land outside the unit then and hit these 2 guys. So 2 initiative tests,
Yep.
and they both die. Zap zap.
Hilariously, Pit of Shades is a 14 to cast.
So you can cast it again.
So I guess again.
Do it again.
And we will.
Of course. How many dice?
Right in the middle here. I'm gonna see if how many dice do I get. This is the magic phase of bananas. All right, so I've not rolled. See, this is a big indicator of like how swing could be because I've rolled I think not less than 4 for casting dice.
Yep.
And Nash has rolled 1s and 2s for dispelling.
That's
so
right,
He's
yeah.
had his hands tied, unfortunately. So I can use up to 6. Why not throw?
Oh, did you roll for your more power dice there? 6 dice. That was a.
Oh,
it
it's shadow.
shadow. Okay, it doesn't do the same thing.
I'll just roll 4.
Okay.
So 4 in the middle.
Need a 14.
14 to cast.
That will definitely
That's
cast.
good.
See if I can spell it. Yay! Nothing.
Alright.
So yeah,
Right in the center there.
it's gonna go backwards 3 inches. Probably gonna
Probably
hit the
just-
dog maybe. So from here, it's actually traveled 3 inches. It's just gonna hit 1 bull. So it's gonna be dead.
Pit of Shades, because why would we do Pit of Shades?
Of course. 6 dice if you want. Go for it.
I'll just roll 5.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna cast it at these guys instead.
Jerk sauce. Fine.
So they're in 24, yep. So I'm gonna put it over their face.
Sure.
Does it cast? It does cast.
I have 2 dice left. If I can boxcar this, if I can roll not a 1 first. Oh, I rolled 2. Sweet. And I rolled a 1 and a 2. So yeah.
Alright. Right
Now
over,
they get Pit of Shades.
right over the middle. Oh, sorry,
Uh-oh.
what am I doing here? It's too many dice.
One
So
dice.
just roll that direction and the dice. So 3 inches this way, it's probably gonna get maybe 1 guy. So it was kinda like this.
Yeah.
It's actually gonna land here.
It's 2 guys and 2 guys and nothing.
2 guys and nothing, yeah.
Okay, 2 guys. Both dead. Hooray!
I really feel guilty after a magic phase. But,
You don't feel guilty. You only threw 3 Pit of Shades and a Purple Sun at me.
I feel kind of guilty.
I wouldn't feel guilty. I don't have feelings, so it's okay. I'm gonna take a test for them. They're fine, even on their leadership. And for these guys, also fine. They're in combat, so they don't care.
We'll do the not so exciting combat over here. Fear test for my Pegasaurus. He's good. He's got weapon skill 6, hitting on 3s. He's got always strike first. Oopsies, that fell. So everything hit. He has strength 6 in the charge because his lance wounding on 2, so it's 3 wounds.
Kill the guy.
Multiplying to D3 because of his cloak.
Oh!
So
1, 2.
So one guy's dead. This is 2, and one guy's finished off.
Okay, so one guy lives.
Yeah. Got his Pegasus hitting on 4s, weapon skill 3, and strength 5 in the charge, wounding on 3s, nothing.
Okay, so he should have 1 wound on him right now. Because you did 4 and 3, which is 7.
That's right.
So I get to fight back. Did you make a fear test yet?
I did.
Okay.
Right in the beginning.
I've got 3 attacks hitting on 4s, or 5s actually. Winning on 4s. No wounds.
Yeah.
You're not weapon skill 6?
I'm 6. I have the
You're not 7, okay.
Yeah,
You're not an exalted hero.
Alright, so I did
No stomps.
7 wounds.
Yeah, I
charge.
lose. I lose. Snake eyes. Hey, look, I run away. Chase me.
Chase.
And you go 10? 7.
7.
I go 6, so I'm dead.
Got him.
Panicking for these guys, they don't care. Panicking for the doggy, he don't care.
But he wasn't close enough, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I guess we have the skip the shooting phase by accident, but
Yep.
it's okay because
No, go
after
ahead
that
and shoot
magic
me.
phase,
I don't care.
I feel a little guilty. So
Go ahead and do the shooting phase. Please do the shooting phase.
don't think.
Don't pull any punches. Do the shooting phase.
Alright.
Do the shooting phase.
So 6 shots into that dog.
Yeah.
Through the woods, 4s.
Yeah, he'll live. He'll live and get revenge.
Finish him!
No, he's super dead. He's in 3 pieces.
And we will big bolt this guy over here on a 3.
Of course you will.
And strength 6 wing on a 2. And how many
Oh,
wounds can I deal? Oh, of course.
dead.
Alright then.
Good game. GG. And next,
I guess we have the combat.
we do.
Alright, so...
I'm gonna push to the rear with all my boys.
You can't push if you're touching somebody.
You can't push if you're touching somebody? I thought you could push in.
Only if you're not touching can you make way.
Okay, but don't I technically count as being on the same side?
You do, but you're touching these guys. You can't push back.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
How do you want to do it?
Okay, so I'm not going to issue a challenge. Let's start.
I'm not either.
Okay. So this guy's going to replace this guy so that he's actually touching a dude.
Sure.
And I guess we'll do the front first. So here, I'm going to say that 3 witches are going to have to attack the bruiser here.
Sure thing.
So they want to attack base, extra hand weapon, and the frenzy. And I think this model's my champion, so no champion. And that's the front 3, then there's the back 3. There we go.
He's
Weapon
a
skill 4.
bruiser's 5.
4s to hit.
Always strike first.
Always striking the first. Duh.
Okay, toughness 6, so 2s.
2
Strength 8
to
right now.
wound. And because they're Dark Elves, they reroll 1s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
That many saves minus 5.
Minus 5, eh? Is that all?
That's all. Just
Only
10,
10?
just 10 wounds.
Good thing I'm wearing the armor of destiny. This gives me a 5+ armor save, followed by a 4+ ward save. So now we're going to test Ash's ability to roll 4+.
Here we go.
So I have 4 wounds, which means I need to make 7 of these. But I'm going to do it. Ready? Here we go. 4+. It was really close.
Wow!
And I
you
did.
7.
I got 1 wound left.
Wowzers.
You have made him so angry. You have no idea.
Then we have this side here. So there's 4 girls in front. Extra hand weapon. The frenzy. And I only swung with these 3. So you get 3 more from the back. And I have the champ.
Aren't you poisoned too?
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forgot about poison?
That's
Yeah,
okay.
you're poisoned as well.
Yeah.
Not that when you strength 8, it doesn't really matter. But
Exactly. Rerolling 1s too. So hitting the unit on 3s.
Yeah. There's a few poisons.
And this is not flat. And reroll the misses for always strike first.
You got it.
So these guys miss. Got 2 poisons over here.
And then 2s to wound.
And 2s to wound. And I killed the last 2 guts. The answer is probably.
Is definitely?
Yeah.
That's a bajillion wounds, so yes, they are dead.
They explode. Boom. I guess here, this guy's immune to poison. So we're going to try and allocate as few Warlock attacks as possible on him. So it's going to be this guy, the Warlock, and the 2 guys behind. So the Sword guy's got 3 attacks, weapon skill 6. Okay, fear test.
Are they
first.
immune to fear? Yeah, I was going to say.
Fear test on 9.
They
Very
don't
good. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Strength 6. Because
About
he's got
6.
Ogre Blade.
Yeah.
So 4s to wound him. Rerolling 1s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, alright. So I got 2 plus armor, so 5 plus armor. And a 5 plus ward. Actually, not even 5 plus ward. I have 6 plus ward, so yeah, 1 wound.
Cool.
So a wound on the Slaughtermaster. He's got 4 left.
I got 1 Warlock touching and 2 Warlocks in the back row. Hitting on 4s. And the poison does nothing because these are immune to poison. So they got to roll to always strike first. And then rolling to wound on strength 4, so 6s. Nothing. Rerolling 1s though because it's a Dark Elf. Yeah!
Gets it.
Got it.
Nice. Alright, so 2 plus armor? Nope.
And ward save.
my baby ward save? Nope. Then I can let wound down to 3.
This guy's actually here. So we're going to have 1 Warlock touching and 2 guys in the back who have always strike first.
On the BSP?
On the BSP, hitting on 4s.
Go 5, yeah, so hitting on 4s.
Always strike first. So poison and toughness 6 also because of the spell, so 6s. So 2 saves -1.
2 saves -1. Yeah. He's got heavy armor, so 6 to save. Makes 1, so takes a wound. He's got 3 left.
Okay. And we got the initiative 7 Grey Open guy. So he's got 3 attacks, no rerolls because he's got his always strike first cancelled out, hitting on 3s, weapon skill 6. Strength 6, wounding on 4s. 1 save -3.
-3 on
The BSB.
the BSB. Okay, so he's got no kind of ward save. And -3, you said? So he just goes down, no save. He's got 2 wounds left.
Cool.
Horses.
So 2 horses on the Slaughtermaster, hitting on 4s. Both hit. Strength 3, so 6s. Nothing. And 2 horses on the BSB, hitting on 4s. Both hit. Need that again. Bart Scars. Nothing.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to punch the Dark Elves a lot now. Because they hurt us real bad. So let's do Butcher, or sorry, the 2 Bruisers, both Grey Opens. They have 8 attacks. They're all going to direct them into the stabby Witch Elves, because why wouldn't they? Hitting on 3s. And then their Strength 7, so winning on 2s. So they're going to kill 4 of them.
Okay.
No saves, which is nice.
So take away 5, put back 1.
That's right. And then we've got the Slaughtermaster, hitting them 2 on 4s. So weapon skill 4, winning on 2, Strength 6. He's going to kill 2 as well.
Okay, so this is the one I was going to put back, so him and this guy are dead.
Okay, and then I got 3 stomps, 2 at strength 5.
Yep.
All in the infantry, winning on 2s, so I crush 1, and then at the strength 4 stomp on 3s, crush another 1. Alright, so the end of that combat, I actually did fairly well, but not good enough. I got 9 wounds, 10 for a flag, 11 for my BSB.
You have no flag.
I have no flag. Why don't I have a flag? Don't you count both?
No.
Does it count as a banner and a banner?
No, he's 1 point.
Oh, he's just 1 point? Oh, okay. So then I've just got 10. Now, Clarence has 6 wounds for my Iron Guts, 7 for the wound on my Slaughtermaster, 8, 9 for the wounds on my BSB, 10 for the wounds on my 10, 11, 12 for the wounds on my other Bruiser, 13, 14 for the rear, 15 for the charge, 16 for a banner, and 17 for a rank. So I'm going to lose by 7. So my leadership normally of 8, because I've lost my standard discipline, goes down to 0, 1. So I have Snake Eyes with reroll here. And come on, big boy, you've been rolling lots of 1s for me earlier. That's an 8.
Everyone's
and
chasing.
there we go.
Everyone's
Of course they. Well, he's dead. He explodes into a ball of flame.
Way.
Yeah, and I'm running that way. So rolling my Slaughtermaster's units. 6.
So
Swift
here's the
stride.
Witches. Got him.
There, got him.
And Warlocks.
They bump in behind, and that's it.
10.
And we're gonna call it GG. All right, so we're GG at this point because I've got 5 bulls, a dog, and that's it. I have 5 bulls and a dog left. Woohoo! Good game.
I'm shell shocked. I'm really shell shocked. Like, from my point of view, it's like
This is your first game with Cane
first game
Magic,
with Cane Magic.
Yeah.
Turn 1, I did not expect the Bone Crusher to do that much damage to the Witch Elves. And after it started doing damage, I tried dispelling it, and I was failing, and half of them dead.
Yeah.
I was like, alright, my turn. It's my turn to deal some magic.
That's right, those happen. You get the bad phases.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, he's just going to pound me. He made a charge. He was pushing forward. And on my second turn, though, it just flipped around. That magic was crazy.
It was 3 Black Horrors.
3 Pit of Shades.
3 Pit of Shades, sorry, yeah. 3 Pit of Shades, a Black Horror, and a... Black Horror didn't go off, though, did it?
No, it was just Purple Sun.
It was just
Purple
Purple
Sun
Sun,
was
that's right,
the killer part. I mean, the fact that Warlocks have a Purple Sun
Purple's on fast cap, so you can shoot at any line you want. You can base the of anybody in the unit can actually throw the Hadouken.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it seems, and of course, Pit of Shades, 14 to cast.
Yeah, so recastable.
Recast.
Bananas.
Yeah, it was good.
But again, I did roll really lucky for the power dice. I was always rolling 4+ power dice each time, so I was comfortably casting the spells. And Ash got shafted because I literally don't think he rolled more than 2.
I never rolled higher than 2.
So he was like, I can't stop it. My strategy.
I was confident. I had 12. When we started off, you had 14 power dice. I think I had 10 or 12. Just
yeah, you had 10.
I was like,
channeled again.
It'd be fine. Yeah, it'd be great. No dice. Not even a little bit.
His hands were totally tied.
Yeah. Once my scroll was gone, it was a big deal. So yeah, and we were talking about just now. The biggest change in Cane Magic seems to be not just to the phase, because all the phase is doing is flooding power into the phase and making your cast of spells a little bit more random. So the spread of dice was fairly similar, right? Like if you had 7 to 8, dispel dice in the old version to like 10 or 12 power dice, that was about the same as having 10 or 12 dispels to like 17 or 18 casting dice. So you could do a lot more in the phase. Being able to recast the spells made my list very attrition-y, but apparently also very prone to miscasting. I miscast twice during that, using like 3-4 dice. Like not even using big dice spells. Like I was casting so often that eventually I was dropping boxcars. The big difference was having access to spells you didn't normally have access to. So like the sheer number of spells that Clarence's army knew compared to the number of spells I knew was vastly different. And my bonus prize spell is a slightly, maybe actually just the same version of the crappy template spell that I had before. So it's like, oh, they could totally give Ogre something cool now for Magic, and then I got the Maw Awakens, which is like a mouth on the ground. It's come on, man, come on, give this Ogre player something. Like give us something. Firebelly, really? That's our consolation prize, Firebelly. But yeah, it was all good. So I think that's the big thing with this is the sheer number of spells you have access to, plus the dice pool being flooded with dice and casting attempt options. Hugely different. Yeah, hugely different. You can go from having one bad phase to having kill an entire army in a round phase.
Wow. That was bananas. I guess, obviously Ash is really busy painting. What he could do is just get another butcher. Get a butcher who knows the Maw, and then your level 4 can have access to Beast, turn into a dragon.
I could do that, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I've been painting this same butcher miniature forever.
But he's busy, so we have to, And
I will have another butcher, and I will have another whatchamadiddly. My painting table for Matt and Dave is now empty. I just painted 3 Riptides and 4 Tau airplanes for Matt, and that was the last of the I owe these guys model stuff that I had to paint that was on my desk. So I can actually paint some of my own stuff maybe again at some points and have some painting time and not just be dead inside from painting blue and blue gray for the last 3 months. I'm already dead inside, now I'm just extra dead inside. So we're gonna play another game because this was a quick game. And it's going to be in the vault. And Clarence, what armies you bring this time? I
brought my friend's Wood Elf army. His name is Anthony Lamena, and I think we're going to play a regular game of Fantasy.
Yeah, we're not going to use the Magic Tide this time around.
Yeah.
This time around. So still 8.5. We'll use the Lord limits and stuff like that because that is regular Fantasy now. But we're not going to use the Cane Magic. We're not going to do the Cane Magic experiment. I just thought it would be super fun for you guys to watch Clarence play with the Cane Magic. He's never played with it before. And also for us to do a round 3 Dark Elves versus Ogres.
Woo!
Where Dark Elves are now 3-1 or 2-1 against my Ogres.
Best of 5.
I actually don't count this game because it wasn't real fancy. Because it was experimental fantasy.
I have to take a bath. Can't get clean.
It won't come off. It won't come off. It
Can't
come
get
off.
clean.
That's going to be in the vault. So 2,000 points. We're going to do. Is this the MSU Bow Army?
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's a very traditional Wood Elf army.
Yep.
And I think it looks pretty nice. Anthony did a great job painting it. And it's super elvish. It's the elvish of the elves.
It's going to bow me to death. Bow me to death! Alright, so we're going to do that one in the vault. Click the link below, you can check it out. If you're not already a vault member, you can click that link anyway. There's going to be all kinds of battle reports in there. Half the old World Wars games are posted in there. And you can sign up for a 7-day free trial if you want. Check that stuff out. If after 7 days you like it, you become a full-time vault member that supports us here, MiniWarGaming, making the videos that you like. And working so you can play. So we'll see you past the link for more Old World Wars. Until then, it's me and Clarence. Happy wargaming.